Hello friends, today I will talk about what will be the result of third house Lord in the fourth house. Here we will be taking two examples. One example, both the examples will be of Aries ascendant, and since ascendant is Aries, the Lord of the third house will be Mercury, placed in the Cancer sign in the fourth house. In two examples I will like to make this thing very clear that if a planet, like in this case, goes from third house to fourth house, if the Lord of the third house goes into the fourth house, in different years the results will not be the same, the results will be different. And I will explain also why the results will be different, altogether different. Here I will be taking two examples. One example here is 13 July 1970, 104:50 hours. You can see in the place of birth is Delhi, and we find that ascendant is 90 degree and Mercury is 3 degree 30 minutes approximately. And in this second example, ascendant is again around 90 degree, Mercury is 4 degree 50 minutes, and you find that the place of birth is Delhi. See, we have taken ascendant degree the same to give an impression that if ascendant degree remains the same and even the degree of the planet also more or less remains the same, the results will be different. Now I explain you how we do it. Here it is in front of you, the first example. You see that Mercury is in the nakshatra of Saturn. Another example also, Mercury is in the nakshatra of Saturn and also Samrat of Saturn. And you see what will be the result this Mercury will give in this particular horoscope. Mercury is the Lord of the third and sixth house, placed in the third house. The challenge shifts from the fourth to the third. And Mercury is in the nakshatra of Saturn. Saturn is placed in the first house, Lord of 10 and 11. So what will be the results? Results will be simple. That for marriage purpose, this Mercury denies marriage because 1/6 full combination of divorce or no marriage present without much of helping houses of marriage. Now if we talk about education, it is not very good. Now coming to name, fame and position and the professional life, you find that 6th and 11th houses are there. So it is par excellence, professional life is par excellence. You can rise to become an IAS officer and even politician. This is what Mercury says. We are not talking about other planets. This is the strength of Mercury. Now we talk about travel. Travel is short travel only. We talk about health. Health is not bad but not quite good also. 6 house is bad house of health and 10 is no recovery. We now come on to the next example. Here, Mercury signifies the same houses, but the houses significations of Saturn is changed. Saturn is placed in 7th house, Lord of 10 and 11. And now, the very difference between the two example is that because the first house was signified by the other example 7th here, this particular Mercury is positive for marriage. Similarly, this shows more of business. He can become an IAS officer, no doubt about it, but he can. But his inclination towards business, and there is no combination of a politician. One is missing. Now we talk about the education, it is more or less the same. If we talk about travel here will be different. There it was only short travel, it will be longer travel, but because 7th house is also connected to travel, it is change of course of journey. And name and fame here also will be more or less the same as in the previous example, but he cannot become politician as per what Mercury says. So friends, because the Saturn has changed the house, the result has changed. So it is so simple to understand the results of a planet in the other house, the result of Lord of house in the other house, and in this case it is third house, Lord in the fourth house. And what we have understood here is that different years the results of the planet will be different. Reason is almost clear because the planet's nakshatra may not be on the same house also in the other years. Here I have taken an example of 1955, 1970. If you take other years examples, you can make other combinations, say 64 and 68, 74 and 88, or 89, 74 and 75, you will find that there will be difference. And it is so easy to get the results from Nari astrology. You have not to remember anything, just you have to learn the house significances, the basics of astrology, you can give prediction. But if you want to further enhance your predictive part in astrology, you have to learn the combinations of houses of events, combinations of events, and you can give results very easily. Thank you very much.